All right, y'all. So I'm gonna take you guys back to a time in Vegas. This was around a time I was having a lot of strange things happen to me, and I didn't really know what was going on. I remember my at this point my name had changed on all my government documents for some strange reason. It was a pit bull attached to my front door. One early morning, I had to call a pound to come get this dog out of the porch because at first I thought maybe the dog wouldn't do nothing, but it was a pit bull and it was getting too crazy. It was getting too excited when I came around, so you don't know what the dog gonna do. But here's a situation, guys, in this video. Once again, here's another situation in Vegas. Stranger walks up on me, black woman trying to offer me some water out of her trunk. And I couldn't understand why this woman act like she act like she knew it. First of all, she act like she knew where I was. She obviously knew where I live because she looked at she looked too hyper vigilant. And let's be honest, guys, what black woman runs up to a black man in America and offer him any goddamn thing? But I ended up telling this woman I didn't want the water. But I just remember how hyper vigilant she was to give me this water. And I told her, no thanks, I don't want the water. It was just very strange, y'all. Very strange. Let's click on it. Here we are back in Vegas. I don't know what the hell going on. I'm just living my life. Here we go. What's going on, guys? It's the Conscious One coming at you. Real quick story. I just got all my DVDs put together. Bought me a little leather book. Put all my DVDs in for travel. Eating my eggs. All I pretty much eat, guys, is eggs. I like them over easy omelet style. That's right. See that? That's over easy omelet style. Guys, I just want to tell you this quick story. So I just went to go take out some garbage, right? And I'm walking, and this black woman in a car that says Lyft on the front window, like she worked for Uber or Lyft. She just comes out of nowhere. She just comes out. I've never seen this woman before. Just comes out of nowhere and asks me, do I want her the gallon of water that she has in her trunk because she doesn't need it? I said, no, thank you. I actually use my own water. She said, well, it's spring water. I said, no, thank you. I use my own water. And I'm thinking, why is this woman pressing me to give me some water out of her trunk? First of all, I don't take no water from nobody. I don't care where they get it from. And then the fact that it's in a hot trunk, I definitely ain't taking no water from you because that stuff, when it sits in the plastic, it gets really contaminated. But it just seemed a little weird that this black woman, it seemed like she didn't want to take no for it. That's another thing about women, guys. They cannot take no for answers. You guys already know. But I told her no the first time. I don't want your water, that gallon of water, whatever you're talking about in the trunk. I don't want it. No, thank you. Just came up out of nowhere trying to give me some water. Crazy. She looked like she was taken care of. She looked like a $20 an hour job type of woman too, with Lyft on her car. I'm just saying, guys, we got to be real careful out here. There's a lot of agents out here. We don't know what these people sent for to do. But some black woman trying to give me some. And that's another thing, too. When does a black woman roll up on a brother trying to give him anything? And, guys, to be honest with you, that's never happened to me in my life when I think about it. Even if she didn't need that water so much, it was just the way that she rolled up on me, like she had to give me that water, almost like she was on assignment. I ain't trying to be paranoid, but, I'm just telling you guys what just happened to me. You know what I'm saying? You see, because there's been a lot of strange things that happened to me ever since I decided I was going to leave. Somebody left a pit bull attached to my door. A couple of weeks ago, somebody left a growling pit bull attached to my door. Never found out why this pit bull was at my front door, but I had to call the police, and then they had to call animal services to come remove this pit bull. And there was no way I can open my door because at first I was like, maybe the dog is friendly. I can open the door and just, unleash him or knock on the door next door. I could not find out where this dog came from. So, guys, I'm just saying, when you make up your mind, that's what it's all about, guys. When you make up your mind. You know you're not in this situation. You know you're not getting paid right, because if you was, you wouldn't be watching my janky-ass videos, all right? And you got to make up your mind, guys. Once you make up your mind, you're going to start seeing a lot of spiritual things, very weird stuff happen to you, all right? That's a good thing about this YouTube. We get to keep a journal. All right, y'all, that's all I got to say about that, and peace. So you see, guys, there I was. The video says it's from 2 years ago, but it's more like that was like over 3 years ago. So, guys, here's a situation where I knew something funny was going on in my life, but I really couldn't put my finger on it. But y'all see how intuitive I am. I don't trust people out here. You know what I'm saying? People have been proven to be untrustworthy. This pandemic definitely proved that to us. But there I was in Vegas, guys, just going to work. I think I was planning to go to take the vacation in Cambodia for a while. Little did I know that I had these skits that were going on with me. But y'all hear in the thing, I knew something was off about this woman. Okay, I was nowhere intellectually where I am at today, guys. You hear what I'm saying to you? I was just a happy-go-lucky dude, working hard, minding my business, and felt like something was wrong. Something was off about my reality. You understand? And I look how at other people's perspective, people really thought that I was like some kind of weak, happy-go-lucky, nerdy type of person. First of all, if I come off that way, I tell you why I come off that way. It's to keep me out of trouble. Because if I was really to do and say to people what I really want to do and say, I'd be in prison. So y'all know I don't want to be in prison. But my personality is basically just I get to be who I am because, well, number one, I'm not fake. I'm real. It's my personality. This is who I actually am. I don't have to be fake out here. I got videos of me lifting weights, playing basketball. I can do that better than almost anybody as well. Doesn't matter. I do everything. It's like people tried to paint me. They watched my videos, and I guess it just triggered folks that I was just some kind of dumb, happy-go-lucky person. And they decided to target me and stuff like that, watching my videos. Right? Remember, these people allegedly don't like you, but they watching everything you do, which is stalking and bullying. None of these people would ever approach me by themselves in my face, guys, whether they thought I was a nerd or whatever. None of these people would ever, because let me tell you something. The majority of them know how I would come if any of them came in my face and disrespect me. So you just had a bunch of people, throwing rocks and hiding their hands and grouping up, linking up with groups of people against one weak individual, which is very cowardly to begin with. If I was weak and passive and all this type of stuff, why come after somebody like that? Well, I know why, because they thought I was an easy lid, but I never was. I get to be who I am because, first of all, I know the kind of spiritual protection I have. I'm aware of that. So when you got that, and just me alone, just me with my own brain, like I don't even have to know everything sometimes, guys. I'm just, I'm street smart. I know a lot of things. I've been a lot of places, and I just know, I know a few things. I'm physically strong and healthy. I mean, look at me. I'm 40-something years old. I mean, obviously, I'm physically strong. So there's a certain confidence about myself that I don't have to be putting on airs out here. I don't have to be fronting because I know what I can do to somebody. And I'm not just talking about physically. I'm talking about mentally. I know what I can do to somebody, just using my mind. So when you're powerful, you don't have to walk around bullying people and acting tough. And, you'll find some of the strongest dudes out here got a really nice personality because they don't want to hurt nobody. But, for some reason, people just love to test people who they think is weak. And the only person weak is them that want to be in groups and attack somebody that they think is weak. That's the weakest fucking shit you could ever dream of.